Welcome to the Force Feed Distribution Center in Fort Worth, Texas. The distribution center occupies over 250,000 square feet of this 900,000 plus square foot building. The remainder of the building is the regional distribution center. Hi, I'm Neil Jones. In this videotape, we're going to take a look inside the Force Feed Distribution Center at how your store orders are processed and shipped to you. It's very important that you understand just how crucial the Force Feed system is to Radio Shack's ongoing success. This system ensures that your stores will be automatically stocked with low-cost, hard-to-find, and I might mention highly profitable items that our competitors have found not feasible to carry themselves. Customers come to Radio Shack to find these items because they trust in us to have them available. Stores originally obtained Force Feed type items from the regional warehouses, but this was expensive, and it was difficult to predict the region of sales for these items. Plus, the stores tended not to order the low-dollar items, so they weren't always in stock when customers wanted them. Charles Tandy decided that a system should be developed to automatically ship the stores a stock of these low-dollar items based upon a model quantity. This would ensure that these items would be always available to customers when they came into the store. In 1977, the items were moved from the regional warehouses to a central location in Fort Worth. This reduced the inventory investment required and eliminated the problem of deciding how many items to send to each region. The system was based upon a model quantity by store size and sales history. It was originally designed to provide stores with a 6-month supply. This has since been changed to a 4-month supply. These orders, which were automatically generated based upon your store inventories, were called Force Feed. The Force Feed Distribution Center services all company and dealer stores in Radio Shack USA, which means some 7,000 plus stores. A routine day's business requires the shipment of 140,000 different items, totaling some 800,000 pieces at a store cost of $850,000. During the Christmas season, this goes to 200,000 items daily at a store cost of $1.2 million a day. There are 275 people on the payroll, which peaks to 320 during the Christmas season. Every day, the distribution center ships out some 500 motor freight orders and 400 UPS orders. Let's take a look at how all this happens. Store orders which are transmitted to Fort Worth are initially received at Radio Shack headquarters. Bi-monthly inventories are also received at Radio Shack headquarters and after processing generate refills. You may have wondered why your refills didn't ship on the first cycle after you took inventory. It's because Force Feed refills ship on either the first or second cycle after inventory, depending on when they were received and the volume of SOS orders that have priority. On the day of your cutoff, all orders for your store are transmitted from the computer at Radio Shack headquarters to a Tandy 4000 at the Force Feed Distribution Center. The Model 4000 controls a state-of-the-art paperless picking system which was installed in September 1987. The Model 4000 has in its memory the actual physical location of each stock number in the pulling area. When the day's orders are loaded to the 4000, each stock number on your order is associated with the correct location in the distribution center. At the same time, the barcoded shipping labels for the order are also being printed. How did they know in advance how many labels would be needed for each order? Historical data shows that the average box leaving the center weighs 20 pounds. To determine the number of shipping labels required, the projected weight of the order is divided by 20. This automated system is so efficient and accurate, it enables the orders for 3 geographical regions to be pulled simultaneously. Orders are started in 10 different parts of the distribution center at the same time. This is why stores receive boxes that are not completely full. It would cost much more to try to consolidate the boxes across 250,000 square feet than to ship partially filled boxes. The labels for the orders are assigned to the pullers by their supervisors in a predetermined sequence. The puller reads the barcode on the label with a handheld reader, which identifies the store number and order control number. This activates the Model 4000, which proceeds to light a red light under the item on your order in the puller's zone. At the same time, an LED displays the quantity of the item. The puller pulls that quantity and shuts off the light within 3 seconds. The light under the next item comes on, and the same procedure is repeated. This automated system allows your orders to be filled quickly and efficiently with a minimum of errors. When the puller pulls the last item in that zone, the LED display says Pass Box. The box is then sent on to the next zone. When the final item of the order is pulled, the display says Done. If the quantity requested is not available, The puller can modify the quantity down to reflect the quantity actually shipped. The puller cannot adjust the quantity up. When the LED says done, the Model 4000, which is online with the mainframe computer, transmits the completed order, including any exceptions, to the mainframe for preparation of the packing slip and the bill of lading. The filled boxes pass through a strapping machine where they are closed. The operators on these machines can close 10 boxes a minute during peak periods. After the boxes have been closed, they must be assembled back together in order to be loaded into the truck by store. This is done with the freight sortation system. Here's how it works. The closed box passes a fixed scanner which transmits store number and order control number to the 4000. The 4000 then activates diverters. First to send the box to one of 3 levels, then into one of the 50 lanes on that level assigned to assemble that order. When the order is assembled, the Model 4000 releases the air brakes holding the order. The order then proceeds to a predetermined door where a truck is waiting to be loaded. A truck must already be at the door before starting to pull an order for a given destination. Why? Because it only takes about 20 minutes from the time an order is started until the first box is ready to be loaded onto the truck. If the truck wasn't there, the boxes would pile up at the loading door, causing delays. A truck is normally loaded in 1 hour and 45 minutes. As the order passes into the truck, the barcode is again read onto a Model 1000. When the truck is loaded, a report is prepared from the 1000 indicating how many boxes are on board that truck for each store. It's from this count that the bill of lading is prepared. As you can see, the truck is loaded before the packing slips are made. The packing slips are placed on the tail of the truck and will be matched up with the order by the distributor. The packing slip is counted as one piece on the bill of lading. Store personnel often ask why they sometimes get shipments from different delivery carriers. The distribution center tries to ship by truckload because it significantly reduces the transmit time. However, when there is insufficient freight to a given destination to make a truckload, they must use LTL, or less than truckload. LTL takes longer and of course gives you a different delivery carrier. The shipping cycle was changed July 1st to better balance the geographical locations to reduce or eliminate LTL shipments. As a final note, there are 2 things you need to be aware of. First, a couple of months ago we did a study of the amount of force feed inventory in the stores, and it showed that each store had about $6,000 more of force feed merchandise than needed. The model stock quantities will give you a guide to the average store, but you have to make individual decisions in regard to each product. Every store is expected to keep the necessary force feed items on hand, but use good common sense as to what's needed for your store. Second, it's very important to make an effort to rotate your stock. The last 2 years, we've had a lot of price and packaging changes. Take the time to move the older items to the front of the peg and put the new ones in the back. This ensures that the older items are moved first. Rotating your stock will be especially important when barcoded merchandise starts arriving. Radio Shack's force feed system is a major competitive advantage and is crucial to its ongoing success. We hope this tape has helped you to understand the system better. The more you know about the way Radio Shack operates, the better we can work together as a team, and it takes teamwork to achieve success.